Today now I'm going to provide an assignment. I will try to cover all the topics from info object till composite provider. Let's try to understand a bit. The first thing is we need to create some info objects. Okay, na? So the first task is to create the below characteristic info objects. All these comes under characteristic info objects. So the naming convention which are given here is GXX document number. So G is the custom info object. XX is one of the identifier to differentiate between each people. For example, when first person is creating, we can use G01 to differentiate this person. So G01 doc number. So when second person is creating same info object G02 doc number, so that we can create same info object with multiple technical names. So XX is nothing but one of the identifier for each person. So first create an info object G document number char of type characteristic length 10. So document item is also of type characteristic length 3. Okay, created on when you create this one, this is also of type characteristic but dates. Okay, the data type of this info object is dates. Automatically length comes as 8. So now you need to create one other info object material, and so it is of type char, length is 18. Now another info object company code of length 4, country of length 2, material type of length 4, material group of length 4. So total how many info objects came here? We have to create almost 8 info objects. Okay. Apart from these 8 info objects, we are going to use some of the standard info objects coming in our, like a 0 quantity, 0 unit. We will use those things. So next thing, after creating this info object completion, after completion of creating info objects, what is our next task? Our next task is go to company code info object, nothing but here it is nothing but GXX CMP CD. Go to this info object, enable attribute master data. Okay, so you need to go to this company code master data info object and enable the master data attribute master data. Okay, so after enabling attribute master data, what you need to do, add country, which nothing but GXX CNTRY. Okay, field as attribute for this info object. Okay, so this is your second task. So go to company code master data, enable attribute master data, and then add country info object as an attribute to for this company code info object. So this is your next thing. Okay, so what next? Now similarly go to material info object. So which is nothing but which info object it here it is GXX MAT NR. Go to this info object, enable attribute master data, and then add material group, and material group is nothing but GXX MAT GRP, and material type which is nothing but GXX MAT TYP as attributes of it. Okay, so you are going to add these two as an attributes of material master data. And then next, so next what we are going to do, one second. Yep. Now what next you are going to do is go to country info object, nothing but GXX CNTRY info object, and enable text master data. Okay, similarly go to here on the material side, enable attribute master data and text also, text master data. So when enabling text master data, it will ask for which one, enable medium text. One medium text is enough. Here also, when you are enabling text master data, medium text is enough. Okay. So after completing this one, now go to here itself, maintain below two entries manually, below two master data entries manually. So what are those master data? Here maintain DE Germany IN India. Okay, enable these two countries or else one more, USA USA, not to here, enable below master data entries. So maintain these three countries information on the text master data of. So the first one here is key of the material, and the second Germany, India, USA are the descriptions. So medium text of my master data. I hope it is clear with you. Okay. Similarly, here maintain below master data text master data. Here also it is a text master data. Text master data manually. So what are those text master data? M1 means material 1, M2 means material 2, M3 means material 3. So maintain these three material text master data information manually. So after maintaining these three, now create a standard, create a write optimized ADSO with below structure. Okay, so what is my below structure? So this is the structure of the okay, format cells text. Okay, so you have to create an ADSO with the below structure. So this is your ADSO. This is write optimized ADSO. That's why I'm not giving any of this. Unload the same, load the test data from the below table using flat file. It means you need to create one second. Maybe before this one, let's ask me to create a create a flat file data source with below structure and load the same test data in table. No. Below structure. That's it. Okay, and then create a write optimized ADSO with the below structure and load the test data from the below table using flat file data source. So what is my flat file data source or technical name here? I didn't give a technical name of flat file data source. So let me give you here. So what is my ds underscore xx underscore sales info. Okay, so this is the data source. So now I'm going to copy the same thing here from the flat file data source. I'm going to give technical name here, and when I ask you to create write optimized ADSO, I'm giving technical name gxx or else xx underscore w sales. Okay, nothing. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 10 sale. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 yeah 9. We can give s also, I think. So XX means represent with your standard naming convention, like with your 0102 or your naming something 2-letter word. Okay. So after completing this one, now create a standard ADSO XX underscore A cell underscore 1. A cells, let's give US. Let 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Yeah, create a standard ADSO, this one with the same structure as above, and maintain document number and item as key fields. Okay, so you need to create an ADSO, standard ADSO with same structure as above this one, but since it is a standard ADSO, you have to maintain this document number item as key fields of the standard ADSO. Okay, so this is first part. So second part is create a transformation from write optimized ADSO, that is XX underscore W sales to this standard ADSO, nothing but G, what is this, G, XX underscore A SAL 01. Okay, so this is standard ADSO. So I hope it is clear. XX underscore ASAL 01. So create a transformation and DTP. No, DTP I will give you the next line. Create a DTP for the above transformation and keep. Okay. No. Before that, I need to add one more point. 1 minute. I need to add one more point. Create a standard ADSO with same structure as item. Add a new field to this standard ADSO. New field. So what is this new field? Country field. Add country field. GXXCNTRY. Add new field country to the standard ADSO. So on write optimized ADSO, you have only these many fields. I mean, how many? You have around 9 fields are there. But in the standard ADSO, apart from this 9, you are adding one more extra column, country column to this one. So create a transformation from write optimized to standard ADSO, and then in the transformation, one second, I think I missed to add one more here. Add country field as a attribute, right? Yes. So in the transformation, derive country information from company code master data. Okay, so this is nothing but using read from master data concept. Okay, you need to derive the country information in this transformation from the company code master data. Okay, here one point that is here is I didn't tell you which entries to be maintained here. Add country as an attribute, right? Here also I need to tell you a few things. Maintain below attribute master data manually. So what was the master data here? Since D001, it is US, I001, it is IN. Okay, these two are the master data you need to add manually. Okay, and then create a DTP for the above transformation and keep and that's it about transformation. So 1 minute. 1 minute. Right after ADSO, create fine. Okay, create a transform DTP for the above transformation. So we are done with this point. Now we are going to the next point. Create another new standard ADSO XX underscore ASAL02, okay, with the same structure as XX underscore ASAL01. Okay, so nothing else, same structure, no new, nothing new here. Create a transformation from XX underscore ASAL01 to this ADSO XX underscore ASAL02. Okay, from this standard ADSO to this standard ADSO, you are creating a new, or else standard ADSO of type cube. Let's take of type cube here. Okay, transformation you create, and then create a DTP and keep a filter on country equal to US. So when you are loading data into this standard ADSO of type cube, you are keeping a filter on the DTP with country is equal to US. Okay, so similarly now we need to create another ADSO of name 003, with same structure as this one, and create a transformation from same to this one 00123, and in this create a DTP with the company with keeping a filter on country is equal to IN. So you have two cubes now. This is a cube, this is a cube. In this cube you are storing US information, in this cube you are storing the India information. Okay, two cubes are there. Now finally what you are going to do, create a composite provider with XX underscore ASAL02 and XX underscore ASAL03 with union composite provider using these two with union operator. Okay, so using union operator you are going to join create a composite provider in this way using union operator. Okay. So we are after the composite provider, what we are going to do is we are going to maintain the attribute master data of material. So for that, what I'm typing material info object and maintain below attribute master data manually. So what master data we need to maintain in material info object, we added two attributes. Okay, so what are those attributes here? Material group and material type. So for these two, M1 and the material group is MG1 and material type is MT1. Okay, second record, this is the first record for material attributes. As a second record for M2 material, maintain its MG1 as a material group and MT2. Maintain third one M3 with the material group 2 and material type 1. So you are going to maintain these three master data attributes, not attributes, actually master data for the attributes information. Okay, go to maintain info master data and then maintain these three records. So once after maintaining these three records, now what you are going to do is now create a new ADSO of type standard, okay, with below structure. So what is your structure of your ADSO is material, and add this field as a key field. Okay, key field and material group, material type. So you already created material, already these info objects are available in your development. So what is material info object? This is material info object and this is a material group and material type. So I think it's easy for me to replace this one. Material group. And for material info object, this one. So this is the new provider that you are going to create in your design. Okay. So you are going to add you are going to create a new ADSO of type standard and adding these three fields and make this material as a key field of this ADSO. Okay, so once after completing this one, now what you are going to do next, create a transformation from material master data to this ADSO. So when I say this ADSO, I forgot to give the name here, right? So the ADSO name here is XX underscore A Matner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this is okay. Matner. So create a transformation from material master data. So which is nothing but this one to this ADSO. This ADSO nothing but to this ADSO. Mapping 1-to-1 after creating a transformation with the 1-to-1 mapping. Okay, so then after this, perform a data load from for the above transformation. TRFN means nothing but transformation. Okay, so this is the next thing. So after creating this ADSO, now what you are going to do is, after going to this one, what you now go to the existing composite provider. Composite provider, nothing but XX underscore. Create a composite provider. Okay, I forgot to give composite provider name here, right? So this is XX underscore P underscore sales. Okay, this is the composite provider name. Go to the existing composite provider XX underscore P sales. Okay, and add and do join. Okay, do join with ADSO XX underscore A Matner. Okay, so you are going to this composite provider. Already in this composite provider, you already did one union of these two objects, ADSOs. So now on top of it, you are going to do a join with the ADSO Matner and apply join condition on Matner on material info object. So you have material info object on both providers. So use so on this material info object, you apply the join condition. Okay, and which fields? Okay, join condition and bring info object and bring material type and material group from the ADSO. So you are going to bring these two fields from which ADSO? XX underscore Matner ADSO. Okay, now try to do this one. It will be not too complex. It is easy only. You are going to the existing composite provider. You are performing a join operator, join with this ADSO XX Matner, and then you are while doing join, you need to define the join condition. So you are defining the join condition from material from these two providers and this material from this ADSO. So after performing join, you need to bring some fields from the from this ADSO, right? So which fields you are bringing? Material type and material group you are bringing from this Matner ADSO. Okay, so by doing this, you are completing ADSO, and then master data assignment, and then composite provider with union and join also. So I hope I covered most of the scenarios. Only flat file data source creation. Yeah, here while doing performing this data load to this ADSO, you are covering the flat file data source creation and uploading bringing data into ADSO. So most of the concepts so far what we learned, we covered most of the concepts. Okay, we covered attribute master data, text master data, everything we covered here. So complete this one. So on top of it, what we are going to do later, I will provide this reporting scenario also. I'm stopping recording.